Hey everyone, how's it going? Welcome. This is a quick impromptu flight. I don't usually go live this late, but today we're going to be testing the new update. We're going to do a bit of a flight in the new helicopter. So, Microsoft just released a new update, and I just couldn't wait to try it out. It is a little bit later than usual, but hey Marcel, how's it going? Good to see you. So yeah, this is the new Bell helicopter for Microsoft Flight Sim Bell 407, and today we're gonna go for a bit of a downtown tour, and we'll try it out, see how it works. And without further ado, let's just go ahead and jump right into it. Right, so I've done all the quick checklists and all that good stuff. So we are in Manhattan heliport, and yeah, let's just fly around, see how it feels. And Marcel says, going good. Well, yeah, she's beautiful, right? Isn't she? Hey, Carney, how's it going? I've tried a few aircraft earlier. That's awesome. Have you tried the Airbus A310? That's a nice one. And by the way, let me just connect my headset. All right. So Roberto says, I heard this is hard to fly already. Oh, absolutely. I don't think it's hard to fly. So it's all about adjusting the trims correctly. So let's go ahead and do it. So just a quick check. So we got the collective on the flight position, and so yeah, I guess we'll do landing lights on for now. Ready to crash? No, not really. We'll do fine. I hope so. I hope so. Let me know how it went, and of course I'll turn on my joystick cam for the landing. All right, let's go ahead and take off, and we'll just fly around Manhattan, and let me know if you have any questions. And yeah, we're not gonna crash. All right, so let's apply the collective. All right, just gonna quickly. All right, so it's all about the proper inputs. So now let's apply the collective. There you go. So now we're doing the hover check, and it's all about trimming. So I'm gonna make sure that I trim it properly. Yeah, I had a lot of collected left pedal. No luck, crashed and landing. Oh, wow, really? Okay, so see, we're hovering quite nicely. So it's all about just patience and kind of you need to do a very gentle movements. So I flew on a real helicopter simulator a while back, long time ago. So I remember you need to be very gentle. So I'll turn on my joystick cam so you can see what I'm doing. And unfortunately, I cannot show you my pedals, but I am using a lot of pedals. So right now we're just learning how to hover on this thing. So there it is. That's not that hard. So then I'm gonna apply some collective now, and then just pitch forward a little bit. There it is. I'm using left rudder, lots of left rudders to keep us straight. And there you go. Yeah, it. And then we're gonna use left rudder and just turn left. There we go. So we're gonna come in for a landing, and I'll show you that it's not that bad actually. So we'll come in for a landing. Okay, so what I'm doing is I'm just looking at my airspeed, looking at vertical speed. So I'm gonna bleed off that airspeed now, and we're gonna come in for a landing right now on the exact same spot. So there it is. Just gotta be really, really patient with it. Okay, there's our vertical speed. There we go. We're gonna come in right at that H. There we go. Okay, so lots and lots of rudder. So I'm looking at a nice descent here. There we go. Just kind of aim down. So we have about 20 knots now. And we're gonna hover and then come in for a landing. That's my problem. No patience. Yeah, you gotta be very, very gentle with this heli. And I really like how they've simulated the vortex ring and everything. So it's really cool. I really hope we're not gonna get into the vortex ring today. Okay, so lots more collectives. Just patiently coming in to land. There it is. Okay, so the good thing about it is that you need to apply lots of control. So for every movement, you need to look at collective, you need to look at your pedals, and of course the cyclic as well. Okay, and there we go. And that's the landing right here. There we go. Ooh, that wasn't that hard. Okay, so gently pull down the collective, and here we go. We landed at the exact same spot. So I really like how they did this update. So very nice simulation of the way this the helicopters are now simulated, because on the Airbus H145 it was a bit different. So now it's a lot better. So yeah, let's go for that tour now that we've got a bit of a hang of it. So just a quick hint, and I'll tell you what you need to do. So can you explain the control and the mindset to be successful? Of course. Okay, so first of all, I have the hats right here. So I have nose trim, and then I have the sort of like the lateral and longitudinal trims. This is very important that you do these trims. Jason, how's it going? And when you do that, you need to set them up. So I have them here. I have them set here. So in my joystick, very important that you set the trims, so that you need to trim properly. So as you can see, I have the rotor longitudinal and lateral. So I use POV down and then POV left and right. So I use the POV hat switch. That way I could trim it properly. And hello from Big Apple. Nice, Oleg. Yes. All right. So you arrived, Oleg. So you arrived to Big Apple. That's awesome. How was your flight, by the way? It's good to see you. Good to see you. All right. So there we go. So let's go ahead and yeah, fly around the Big Apple. You guys tell me everything you know about New York, and yeah, we'll get to learn some stuff. I'll tell you what I know. All right. So let's first look into World Trade Center 1, and I'll briefly explain what I'm doing. So right now I am using my pedals. So remember that helicopter always wants to turn right? So you need to always make sure. So also take a look at my joystick. See how I need to apply it forward. So I'm gonna trim the nose a little bit. So there we go. I'm doing trim. It's all about trim. And there we go. Now I trimmed it, and then I trimmed the lateral and longitudinal, and now it's a lot more stable. All right, Roberto, thank you so much for the stars. Thanks a lot for the 50. Thank you. Thanks a lot. All right, I'm staying right in the Times Square. All right, Oleg, we're gonna come visit you in just a second. Okay. Okay. So the key here is to be patient with controls, and just wherever you touch the cyclic, you always need to make sure you adjust the pedals. Okay. Okay, actually, let's go check out the lady first, the Statue of Liberty. Here it is. Of course, it's not real time in the real weather in New York, but we're gonna fly to the Statue of Liberty first, and I'm gonna show you a couple of maneuvers on the helicopter. Scott says hello from sunny tropical North Queensland, Australia. Hey Scott, how's it going? Good morning. I guess it's morning in Australia, right? That's awesome. Thank you so much for the likes. And thank you. All right, so we're gonna go see Statue of Liberty in just a second, as I'm trimming it out. And let me just quickly see your likes as well. I'm gonna filter the likes too. Fernando, Yana, thanks for the like. King J13, awesome. Thanks a lot for tuning in, Scott. I hope you're doing great. Let me know if you tried the new heli. Let's see an auto rotation. Not yet, man. I actually haven't tested it yet. But what we're gonna do is we're gonna do a bit of a pirouette. So I heard pirouette is quite challenging on this heli. So first we need to bleed off that speed, and yeah, probably not gonna do it yet. Just oh, there it is. Yeah. There we go. There's the pirouette. I'll just need to bleed off the speed, and applying a lot of left rudder. Well, it's more like pedal, really. There it is. So we're bleeding the speed. All we need to care about is vortex ring, right? So in order to break off the vortex ring, so vortex ring is pretty much catching your wake, right? So in order to break from it, we need to push the cyclic forward. That's how we break out of it. So there it is. There's the Statue of Liberty. Now I'm just gonna try and see if we're gonna do. Oh, 777 raid. Thank you so much. Yes, thanks a lot. Easy collective down, glide to land, then rotate before smashing into the ground and don't die. Yeah, we're gonna try auto rotation actually. Yeah. There's the Statue of Liberty. There she is. Beautiful Iron Lady. There we go. Okay, there it is. There's pirouette right here. So we need to almost hover, and that's how we do pirouette, right? So pirouette is like an orbit around it. So thanks a lot, Ramsey, for the raid. Appreciate the raid. And welcome, everyone. Welcome, raiders. Thank you so much for tuning in. And we're just trying out the new update. I just couldn't wait to jump on the helicopter today. I just got so excited that the helicopters are finally here. Proper helicopters. Not that I'm saying anything bad about the H145. I love H145, but the 407 is just a really, really nice bird. So there it is. This maneuver is called pirouette, and it's basically a lot of rudder. I'm using a lot of left rudder, and while I'm doing the left rudder, my cyclic is all the way, well, kind of to the right, not all the way, but and then I always control my collective, which is sort of like my gas, and yeah. So I believe the helicopters will auto-rotate you with a great new feature. Yeah, exactly. I don't see... that's... Marcel says, I guess we'll just go down with drones. It's a fixed-wing version to turn around the point. Yeah. Oh, yeah, turn around the point. Exactly. Yeah, I was like, oh, yeah, how is it called in the Cessna world? Alright, so let's... yeah, let me just adjust the view. Alright, so now... Yeah, let me do the joystick camera so you can see exactly what I'm doing with the joystick. Drones will allow me to drink. So now, it's all about the proper trimming. So trimming is important. Make sure you adjust your rotor trims, okay? That's what you gotta do. Roberto, thank you so much for the stars. Appreciate it. And Patrick, thanks for the like. Alright. So, Oleg, where are you staying? Which hotel? I'm just curious. Tyler, thanks for the like. Oh, there's some birds over here. We're just gonna land on the field real quick. So I'm gonna see if I can land. Yeah, so first we bleed off the speed. Apply the rudders. There it is. Woohoo! Wow, thank you so much. Oh my goodness, Patrick, thank you so much for becoming a VIP supporter. Wow, thank you so much. Appreciate it. Oh my goodness, and Tyler with a 500 stars. Wow. Thank you so much. Patrick, thank you. You're awesome. Thanks a lot. By the way, I'm
sent 500 stars.
Oh my god, Tyler. That's awesome. Oh, there it is. I think I caught a little bit of my wake. There you go. So now I'm just gonna land real quick. Just real quick. Wow, thank you so much for the support. That's amazing. Thank you. By the way, I am for the monthly supporters, I am gonna think of something. Something more. Sort of like maybe some kind of like, you know, secrets around streaming and stuff like that. So thank you so much for becoming a VIP supporter, and of course I'm gonna make some more content specifically for VIP supporters. I'm working on it actively, so thanks a lot for your support. So you'll see some good goodies. All right, so let me just quickly adjust the. And by the way, all the VIP supporters have the request priority, as well as you have access to the group. So let me know in the group at any time. If you have any questions, reach out to me. Supporters get the best treatment, as always. So this part is head tracking on the AirPods. AirPods Pro are sweet. Oh, really? What? Which head tracking? Is there head tracking on the AirPods Pro? Really? Okay, so when you trim, does the sim remember for the next time? No, it doesn't. It doesn't. So here's the thing. So you see this? So you have your lateral, right? So you have your trims, right? Your up and down, and then left and right. Make sure if you have a hat switch right here. So let me show you. So if you have a hat switch like this, see this hat switch? Make sure you set them, and then I'm going to show you how you set them. So make sure you set your trims, because trims is your biggest secret, to be honest. how you make it stable, right? So I have the rotor trims. So of course, elevator trims is I use the hat switch right here. And for the rotor, I use the longitudinal trim. So that's POV down. So longitudinal trim is your typical elevator trim, right? And then lateral trim is this is how you you control the lateral cyclic, right? So it's important that you use the trims properly, and you always have to trim depending on your situation, right? Because you have different configuration at different time, right? So whenever you adjust your collective, so this is your collective, this is your cyclic, right? And this is your tail rotor. So helicopters are a little bit different, and on the second gen they do. Oh, really? Interesting. So I have the AirPods Pro, like Max or whatever. No, wait, the big ones, the big AirPods. Do they have head tracking? If they do, that'd be awesome. Okay, so let's go a little bit over the basics for the controls, right? So you have your tail rotor, so left and right, right? So your pedals. Then you have your cyclic, which is your main rotor, right? So it kind of controls the way your rotor is. So you have the gyroscopic effect, and then when you go forward, it kind of moves the main rotor. Of course, your pedals are your tail rotor right here. That's for your stability. So that's for your horizontal stability, of course. And this is your collective. This controls the pitch of the blades, right? Because your blades, the main blades, act like a wing. So when you increase the pitch, it actually makes your helicopter fly up, right, or fly down. So the RPMs here are constant. So make sure this is your RPM switch. Make sure that when you fly, your RPM set to fly, right? So don't set it to max, of course. Set it to fly, right? So look at this. So now I'm gonna idle the RPM. Let's see if I don't hear actually. Why don't they? They should have an effect, right? Because if you throttle down, it should actually decrease your RPM. So let's see. Yeah, okay, so we have the torque. Not sure actually why the RPM stay the same. So okay, so if I hit this should actually work. I don't know, is this a bug? Probably a bug. But anyways, make sure your RPMs always stay at the fly position, and yeah, that's the basics of it. That's the basics of it. Second J. Yeah, I'm gonna try that, King, for sure. Okay, so now I'm gonna apply the collective, right? So put the throttle up, and while I apply the collective, I'm just gonna slowly apply the collective. As you can see, we're now increasing the EGTs, right? And then see how the noses start going down. So I offset that a little bit, and I'll put more collective, more collective, and then just try to understand where it's going. Right, so right now it is looks like it is centering the cyclic. There we go. Now off the ground. See, there we go. Just a little bit to the left, and then we're flying. So in order to hover, I just apply a little bit more collective, and don't touch anything, and just wait a little bit. So I'm looking at my vertical speed, and now I'm gonna hover. So just decrease collective a little bit, and then just increase it a bit, and there you go. So now I'm hovering in one spot. So that's how you hover. So the collective will increase the push down and up throttle. Yeah, so collective increases your angle of the blades, right? So, and then your blades grab the air, and that's how you move up, right? So that's what it does. Your RPMs are always constant. That's the very important thing about the helicopters. Your RPMs always remain constant. That's why, use the collective to go up or down. And now, in order for us to turn left, so I'm going to go cyclic to the left and then help it with the pedal, right? So I need tail rotor to offset that turn, and there we go. Just a bit of a left pedal, and as I'm setting this up, I'm basically turning the whole heli to the left. And if you take a look at our turn and slip coordinator, you can actually see how much we're slipping, right? So we need to step on the ball as well. So over here, see the ball, this ball right here on the turn and slip coordinator. It's very important that we coordinate the turns, right? So this is another hint for you to look out for, right? So that we're not slipping too much. So because that will give you a bit of a basics around flying the helis. Yeah, that makes sense. Oh, look at that. Everybody, look, we had like 18 people, now it's 12. Everyone went to go fly on the helis. That's awesome. I love that. I hope that inspired you to run your simulator now. That's awesome. Yeah, so I've seen a couple of people kind of struggle with it. So I'm not sure why exactly. So if you are struggling with it, I'm so happy to help out if if you're just confused a little bit around the controls. So yeah, send me some more questions. I'd love to answer. I just checked a few streams, and I was noticing there's a few folks that kind of had it a bit sporadic. So the RPM control is actually how much power applied to the blades. Well, the RPM control is, yeah, it's how fast your main rotor spins, right? So it needs to spin at a certain RPM in order for it to be effective. Obviously you have the max RPM, but in this helicopter you have a constant setting called fly, and that's the one that you use for flying. Alright, so there it is. There's World Trade Center 1. And yeah, I'm gonna turn off the joystick camera now. Beautiful New York City. Brand new updates. So once again, I kind of used trim a little bit. I just completed my first helicopter training where you took off from. Oh, that's amazing. There you go. Oh, I didn't even go through training just yet. That's awesome. That's awesome, Marcel. There you go. Yeah, so they have this another heli. I forgot what the name of it is, but it's like a trainer helicopter as well. Very nice. Very nice of them to do that. Alright, so this is the World Trade Center 1. And by the way, this is custom scenery, so in case you're wondering how come your New York looks a little bit different on your flight sim, just because this is a custom New York scenery payware by Samsung. Yeah, there it is. I don't see any training. I think it's under activities. It should be under activities. So yeah, so let me know, like, just send me a message if you're struggling still with the helis, but it should be fairly straightforward. So now we're gonna do some fun. Let's test out what this bell is all about. Let's fly in between buildings and see if we're not gonna crash. There we go. The only complaint I do have right now is the fact that the sounds of the stick, they're a bit too loud in the cockpit. That shouldn't be that loud, to be honest, especially when you're flying. It should be that loud if you're in the ground with the engines off, but there we go. All right. So yeah, let's test it out, see how stable it is. There we go. Just in between buildings. Yeah, lots and lots of control input, so you can see what I'm doing. It's gonna turn on my joystick camera. Okay, where I am slipping a bit. There we go. Let's squeeze in between those buildings right here. There we go. There's the World Trade Center 1 museum. Make it look so easy. Well, if you have pedals, and a good joystick, it should be okay. Yeah, but it's as long as you have a proper trim, you should be fine. Make sure you set the trim like I told you. You're the news chopper. Oh, I wish. No, I fly Diamond DA40 in real life, but no, yeah, not the choppers. Just in the sim. Yeah, thanks for the like, Romain. Thank you. Yeah, and let's just kind of fly between the buildings. Yeah, let's not clip it. There we go. That's better. Yeah, I wish you could see my pedals because I'm using a lot of pedals. So when you adjust the cyclic, you need to adjust the pedals at the same time, as well as you need to adjust the collective too. So just so that you're stable, right? So First thing you do if you want to learn how to fly the helis is you need to know how to hover. So it's very important. So that's how you get a feel for the drift, where to trim, right? So right now I'm just gonna trim a little bit to the left. Emergency landing in the Central Park. Yeah, we can do that. You know what? Let's do it. Let's do it. Let's do auto rotation. Might as well. Let's try it. Let's give it a try. First, let's visit Oleg. By the way, thank you so much for the stars. Appreciate it. Appreciate Tyler. Thanks a lot for the stars. And yeah, thanks a lot, Patrick, for monthly support. Appreciate it. Appreciate the VIP monthly support. That's amazing. Thanks for supporting the stream. All right, and of course your stars are awesome. Thanks. Maybe we'll have enough stars so I can finally buy the real airplane. We'll see. No, I'm just kidding. Well, who knows, right? Who knows? Roberto, thank you so much for the 50. Appreciate it. Appreciate it. Thanks. Thanks a lot. Okay, and look how awesome New York is. There's just so many custom buildings, and I have a pretty good FPS. So now we're flying to the Times Square. So we're gonna check it out. I'm gonna check out Times Square. There we go. All right, so now I'm gonna bleed off that airspeed, reduce the collective, reduce it, and bleed off that airspeed. Bleed it off 50. Increase the collective now. Increase it. There we go. So now we're pretty much almost hovering. There it is. Now we're hovering almost. So 20 knots. And now I'm gonna make sure. Okay, I think I got into a vortex ring. Let's break it. There we go. So if you start descending fairly quickly, it means you got into a vortex ring. Make sure you go. Is this realistic? Oh, it is. It is realistic. It is quite. So if you start to drop, make sure you put the stick forward. So you gotta break that vortex ring. Vortex ring is when you catch your own wake, and the wake is kind of pushing you down, right? So make sure you push the stick forward. Just remember that, because you'll probably catch that wake at some point. And that happens if you start hovering and you start descending. That's typically what happens. So there it is. Now we're just hovering in the Times Square. Oh, look at that. Mean Girls. I really wish... is this a realistic scenario? Yeah, so it is. Where choppers fly through the building. No, this is the New York, right? So New York custom scenery. So it has all of the New York landmarks. So this is Times Square right now. So there's the Microsoft Flight Simulator ad right here in the Times Square. There's McDonald's. You guys want to get some burgers? Okay, let's just land here near the McDonald's. I'm gonna probably land it like right in the center. Okay, so now increase the collective and then just come to a hover. Make sure we don't clip that traffic light. And actually, you know what? I'm just gonna proceed a bit further. I'm really nervous around these light poles. So we're gonna land right next to the taxi cabs right here. All right, so there we go. And we land now. Very nice simulated ground effect. I really like how the ground effect is simulated. Very nice. There it is, just landed in the Times Square. I'm still waiting for advertising to start supporting streamers. That's why they're that fly they're advertising. Yeah, I'm not sure. By the way, look at this. You can open this thing. See? Isn't it amazing? So it's a bit quiet. The rotors are quiet if you open it. You can hear it really well. So I love the fact how like this. See, like if you just open it a little bit, you start hearing it louder. Okay, Roberto is asking, when you land, do you work RPM and collective controls more? Absolutely. So it's when you land, it's important not only that you hover. Oh my god, what's this truck doing? Okay, I gotta get out of here. Okay, what is he doing? He was just gonna run us over. Okay, so when I land, the collective, exactly. So collective is very important, right? So you gotta look at your vertical speed. So there it is. Vertical speed is in the center, right here. So as you start descending, you gotta make sure that you use your pedals and you use your collective, and increase it if you wanna decrease the rate of descent. So see how I increase it, now I decrease it again, because as you decrease it and as you closer to the ground, you start catching your ground effect. So it's important that you know about the ground effect, and then you adjust accordingly. There, just wait for this car, and then now we're gonna land. So we can kind of force it down now, and cushion it a bit as we touch down. There it is. To see the ground effect, they simulated it really well. I'm actually really impressed at this new update. Very impressed. So this is, by the way, DirectX 12. So yeah, we'll just let this car just drive through us right now. Yeah, so RPM we don't. So we never work. Remember, RPMs always remain constant. They are at the fly position. They're always at the fly position, and they remain constant. Right now, looks like it's a bug. It should actually change if I decrease the RPMs, but I guess they didn't simulate it that well. So I guess the updates will come. But your RPM stays constant. This is not your RPM. This is the angle of the blades. Keep that in mind, because this is what actually makes you go up and down, and that's going to be your sort of a power, right? So that's your power, because everything else is just forward, backward movement. Your rotor, main rotor, spins at the exact same speed, but it's about the angle of the blades. Very important. Because these are, think of these as like elevators, right, on an airplane. They're wings, the blades on the rotor. So think of them as wings. And as you increase the collective right now, so I'm increasing it, right? So see, torque is now increasing. I'm increasing the angles of the blades, so I get the more air, and now I start taking off, right? So the helicopter's sort of grabbing more and more air, and that's how it flies up. Another thing is, if you want to stabilize it, make sure you do, you adjust the control and just wait, see what works, right? So right now, I'll just let it go, right? So there it is. So I can kind of trim it a little bit. Trim it to the left. There you go, just one notch. And see, I let go of the controls, and now it's very stable. So very patient, very gentle. That's what's important about helicopters. Alright, so now full collective, and now we're gonna advance it forward, and we're gonna go to the Central Park. Okay, there it is. Turn coordinator, watching the turn coordinator, stepping on the ball. There you go. Ronald, thanks a lot for the like. We're just testing out the new Flight Simulator update, of course. Flying in New York. Checking out the new Bell 407 helicopter. There it is. There's the Central Park. I'm just going to turn off the joystick cam now. Alright, and I'm really, really, really happy that the FPS is now so good. Alright, Anura, thanks for the like. Appreciate it. There's Central Park. So I'm happy that few people dropped off, and hopefully they dropped off because they're trying out the helis now. So I'm really more than happy to show you guys the new update and see if you like that. But yeah, the Airbus A320, well, I mean, not 320, 310 is coming. I just need to just get a hang of it. Maybe I'll do a stream where I'll just fly it, you know, for the very first time, and then then we're all gonna learn it. Or if you want, I can sit and just go through the manuals and check out the checklist. Let me know if you want me to actually fly it for the first time together with you, or if you want me to just prepare for it with a stream next time. But this is my first time flying this heli, by the way. I just installed the update today, and I came back home fairly late. It's Friday, right? So just couldn't wait to show you. So very impressed with the new updates, and so happy. Yeah, happy birthday, Microsoft Flight Simulator. It's been 40 years with the franchise. Really nice. So we're gonna attempt to land in this field, and then we'll do an emergency landing afterwards. So just like that, so we need to bleed off that airspeed. So in order to bleed off the airspeed, put the nose up. Check the... So see how the vertical speed is increasing? So I'm increasing collective as I do that. Left rudder, left rudder. How FPS? Oh, it's perfect. FPS is really nice. I don't have an FPS counter, but I can see that it's doing really well. So there it is. That's very gentle. Very, very gentle. With controls. Helicopters require a bit more patience than airplanes. I'd say actually a lot more patience. I think it's the very tall grass in here, so... Oh, there we go. See, that does the ground effect. Yeah, it's a very tall grass in here. There we go, yeah. I did it a bit too fast, but you can see, yeah, there's a very tall grass. So that's why it's not pretty. But I think it's the scenery. It's the scenery limitation. Yeah, FPS is really nice. I don't know exactly where it's at, but yeah, I think it's a fairly good number. I think it's probably it's more than 60 for sure. I don't know if Central Park would be a good idea for that auto rotation. So we can simulate the auto rotation, see what's gonna happen. So auto rotation means that we experience an engine failure, and then we're just gonna land somewhere, you know, in a city, probably some sort of a road or something like that. Johnny, thanks so much for the like. Appreciate it. Thank you. Beautiful update. And once again, I'm very happy with it. How it turned out. So I'm just trying to see where I can put it down in case of an auto rotation. Rick Mickey. Or wait. Rick Maki, sorry. Thanks a lot for the like. Appreciate it. Alright, thank you for the like. Alright, so I'm just gonna try to see where I can put it down. Then we'll attempt something crazy. Okay, let's see. Rick. Hey Alex. Have you installed the new update? It's amazing. Okay, so let's do it. Let's do an engine failure auto rotation. Let's do this. Oh my god, engine failure. Alright, rotor failure. Alright, so we need to be very careful, Alright, so let's plan that emergency descent. So we need to kill off that descent right now. Descent rate. And we're gonna try to put it down somewhere. Probably some kind of a parking lot. So let's see. Alright, so we have no engine right now. No engine. Emergency landing, attempting to land. And look at that, only 5 people watching. You guys dropped off at the very most interesting part. Alright, there it is. Just gonna probably land it here. There it is, no engine. And so as you can see, helicopters can still glide. Okay, 60, 50, 40. And then we increase collective right about now. There we go, we increase collective, and that's how you auto rotate. That's how you auto rotate. Okay. Oh, well, kind of like yeah. There you go. So there it is, and then the decrease collective right away. That's auto rotation. So that's when you do an emergency landing. And of course, we'll do a Control E. And we'll start it again. There we go. So it's gonna take time for it to stop beeping. Robert says, "I just gave you all my stars left on Facebook. I'm scared to buy more stars because of bad stability." Oh man, thank you so much. No worries, no worries. You don't have to send stars. It's okay. It's optional but not required. But I appreciate it, Roberto. Thank you so much. Appreciate it. Well, Facebook is gonna be stable. I'm pretty sure. They just got rid of a whole bunch of people because of their VR, the metaverse. But I think they should be okay. Thanks for that off to go fly. Nice, Scott. There you go. I really hope this helps. I really hope this helps you with your helicopter flying. And look at that. We got Sydney Gaming. How's it going, man? How's it going? Just trying out the new helis and yeah, this helicopter is amazing. I'm like in love with it. Actually, it's a love at the first sight. So auto rotation went really well, and yeah, okay, so off we go. There we go. It's very agile, very maneuverable. So super awesome to fly. My question to you is, are you staying here for a while? Oh yeah, for sure. So I know that I've kind of posted around about YouTube, but so right now I'm cross streaming to YouTube. I have like 0 viewers, right? So I'm gonna concentrate more on YouTube content. Of course, YouTube quality is nice, but yeah, I'm not leaving Facebook gaming for a very long time, unless I get like over 20,000 subscribers on YouTube. I'm still gonna be here because of you guys, and you know. And I won't like quit cold turkey for sure. You'll know way in advance when I'm gonna start transitioning. But yeah. So I'm still here. There's I'm here until I have like 0 viewers here. I'll be here. So that's the plan. I know that it's not really that good now anymore with the organic reach. But you know, it is what it is. So William, thanks for the like. All right. Oh yeah, did I scare everyone? There's 3 people left now. But yeah, I'm staying. I'd say at least for a year probably, and we'll see how it goes. So we'll see how it goes. I'm still gonna have I'm still having fun. I don't really care. It kind of sucks that there is not a lot of growth, but who cares? It's not my main source of anything. I'm just here for fun. That's all I'm here for, and to learn something new. And make sure everyone else learns if they need to, right? If they think that my content is educational, that's what I'm here for. That's pretty much it. All right, so let's just see what else we can do. Oh, at a little bit of a pause there. Forest Street. I know, right, Alex? I know. It's so I haven't seen that many trees in New York. This is crazy, right? So many trees. Okay, there it is. But yeah, do some tricks. So maybe we should do like a group helicopter flight. Alex, by the way, did you update your sim? I'm running this on DirectX 12. So much smoother. I think I'm gonna stick to the 3080 Ti. That's what I'm gonna do. Oh, Roberto says, I just want to make sure I have my streamers so I can use my... Oh, thanks, man. Yeah, there's plenty of nice streamers here. I'm so happy that we have such an awesome community. So, so we have Sydney, we have King J13. Yeah, we have quite a few, right? Of course, there's who else am I missing? There's missing a whole bunch of people actually. Well, there's lots and lots of streamers too. Game Boy Red. Who else do we like? Of course, the GG Sim Pilot. Who doesn't like Garfield? Garfield's awesome. Yeah, it's quite a nice community. So there's a lot of really good streamers here, and that's amazing that we all, you know, do the content that hopefully all of you like. And I'm a little bit different. I'm more geeky, right, than others. So I don't have a lot of engagement. I know that, but I'm just here to learn, and I'm here to, you know, to try to make the most realistic out of the simulator as much as I can, of course, within my abilities too. You know, so that's what I'm here for. So yeah. Sunday. So why don't you do it today? I did it today during the day as soon as it came out. I just kind of left it to update. It's about, I think, 30 gigs or so. So yeah, it takes a while. But yeah, New York performance is amazing. It is so nice. Okay, I will put it now. Yes, do it now. Do it now. We should do, Alex, we should do a nice flight somewhere together. So remember how we did it together in Cuba? So now what we can do is, since you have the sim, we can also project you on the, like on the right hand side, and then you can also stream, and we can do some exploration flights. What do you think? Maybe like co-host, right? Do the co-hosting like we did before. Yeah, this is awesome. The performance is so good. Wow. And I'm running like Restream and I'm running OBS at the same time, so. There's the Manhattan Bridge. And what's that next bridge over there? That's... Yeah, the Brooklyn and Manhattan Bridge. Okay, that's Manhattan Bridge. That was Brooklyn Bridge. There you go. Oh, Alex says few weeks of slow season. I'm all for it. It's always fun. Oh yeah, man. So yeah, how's your business? It's getting a bit slower now that you're not in the COVID situation. It should be a lot better. So yeah, they gotta fix the traffic. See how traffic kind of flies through like the objects? They still gotta fix that. But I guess this is all satellite data, right? So if you look at the satellite data, it's all like sporadic. And lots of bushes as well. I think they need to work on their algorithms and where they're placing the trees. But all in all, I think it's good. They're good. There's the Chase building. There it is. Okay, so right rudder. There it is. There we go. Traffic is so hard. Yeah, look at that. Look at that. See how agile this heli is? If you fly it, you know, according to the hints I said, you would be able to stabilize it fairly nicely. I am actually happy about the dynamics, the way the dynamics are now. So it is actually very realistic to a real helicopter. The reason I know that is because I've flown on a helicopter simulator, like a big one, many times, and I know the theory. I've flown in the helicopter, just not as a pilot, but I know theory very well. Well, I fly the fixed wing, right? So that kind of helps me judge it a bit, but I'm really would love to hear feedback from like the Bell 407 helicopter pilot. That'd be nice. Traffic, yeah. It's funny in this view. You have to kind of like you have to use the other way, right? So as you're looking at it, you need to kind of flip your controls, so your left becomes right and your right becomes left. That's a really good training also. Oh, there's I think that's the toll booths, right? Yeah, the traffic is crazy. Traffic is crazy. And this is what is this? Oh yeah, that's 278. Yeah, Highway 278. Yeah, this is more like AI generated, artificial intelligence generated. We're gonna fly to Verrazano Bridge, and then we'll probably land at Newark. Yeah, we'll go to Newark after this, and we'll probably end the stream. This was just a quick stream to kind of show you the helicopter for everyone that's interested. And by thanks for the likes. NVIDIA rolled out new driver. Yep, this is the newest driver. By the way, I strongly suggest that you use the tool called NVIDIA Clean Install. That installs your driver in the most cleanest way possible. It removes all of the telemetry. I am actually going to do a bit of a tutorial for monthly supporters how to do it if there's a demand. So yeah, just want to make sure I give back the proper content for the supporters. But yeah, there's so in vClean Install, you should just try that tool. It will slim out your driver, so you won't have like all of the bloatware that NVIDIA comes with, and no issues with the driver at all. Actually, a lot better performance. So you can fly it in this view as well. Barry, how's it going? Good morning. Good evening. Yeah, it's a good night, I guess. I don't know. It's just nighttime. They're just flying helicopters today. Thanks a lot, Barry, for the like. Appreciate it, man. Good to see you. Did you come from a gig? Come back from a nice gig? And if yes, how was it? Hopefully it was fun. All right, let's do something crazy, shall we? Let's fly through the Verrazano Bridge. Let's do it. Now let's align to the bridge. There we go. And let's fly through it. There we go. All right. Let's try not to hit anything. Let's try not to hit those cables. Ooh, oh my goodness. We're getting close. Okay, yep, there we go. Lots of pedals, lots of pedals. Lots of collective. There it is. And just to show you that we won't hit anything, there you go. We actually do have a really good clearance from the cables. At least so far. There you go. Oh. Just getting a bit closer. Okay, there we go. Just maintain that center line. And we are off. There we go. Woohoo. Oh, I love the sound of the wakes. Did you hear that? The sound of the wakes are amazing. So I hope you enjoyed that little bit of an entertaining pass through Verrazano Bridge. And we're now flying to the ferry terminal, and we are in Staten Island. I hope I said it right this time. Staten Island. Let's turn off the camera now. It's going to be a bit of a more of a boring flight. There you go. This is Staten Island. There's New York City on the right-hand side. Manhattan. Just put my MSFS to update. Yes, Alex. There you go. Alright, birthday party is always fun. And when with TYC. Oh, TYC, nice. How's TYC, by the way? I haven't been there in so long. How is it? I'd love to hear about it. TYC, yeah, that's... Oh, man, it's been ages since I've been there. Oh, wow. I should totally come check that place out. Now that I'm in up north now. Not in downtown anymore. There it is. There's the ferry terminal. So, by the way, life hack. If you are ever in New York, and if you'd like to see Statue of Liberty for free, well, kind of outside of on the ship, don't go in those, tours on the ship, on whatever, like on the ferries. This is a free ferry that goes to Staten Island. You take a free ferry and then you get to see everything. You get to see the Manhattan from Staten Island. So you take this ferry right here. You can even see it. And you get to see the Statue of Liberty. Not really up close, but you get to see it from a bit of a distance. So this is the ferry terminal. And there's the ferry right here. It is docked right now. So I don't know why there's a tree on top of it, but it is what it is. So yeah, and you board the ferry and you get this beautiful, nice view of the city itself. And of course, this is called Upper New York Bay. And yeah. Get a beautiful view of it. Then you get the New Jersey on your left hand side, and of course the Big Apple straight up. And we'll go a little bit and we'll check the... Oh, it's good, very chill. Just got a table in the back and chilled. Who plays there these days? Curious who's DJing there. Yeah, there's the Statue of Liberty coming up. And let me know if you're interested for me to attempt that emergency landing. It's called auto rotation again if you want. By the way, how's the audio? Is it I hope it's not delayed or something. Okay, Paris, this random DJs. I did an Israeli night there about a month and a half ago. Oh, nice. Alex says Perchik. Nice. Yeah, there we go. There's adjust the view. That we get to see it. There we go. Alright, there's the Statue of Liberty. Привет, Лёша. Yep, that's right. The common greetings are occurring now. That's awesome. I love it. So what is new in the update? Oh man, lots of things. So first is this helicopter. Well, there's helicopters, there's the Wright Flyers, there's a whole bunch of new airplanes. The DirectX 12 updates. I'm super excited about A310, and I'm going to incrementally stream about new updates. But the helicopter is just amazing. Right, there it is. Alright, Rick, thanks for the like. The helicopter is just so awesome. And there's the Statue of Liberty. There's the lady. By the way, no joke, if you fly around if you orbit the Statue of Liberty, you announce it as orbiting the lady. All right. Just to make it nice and short, and it's in the charts too. And look at that, some nice pirouette maneuver for you. And you can see what I'm doing exactly with the joystick. There you go. So lots of tail rotor movement. So using pedals, And look at that beautiful sunrise here. And of course the beautiful Statue of Liberty. So I'm using 3 controls simultaneously. So I'm using the pedals. Right, so there's my tail rotor pedals. I'm using my cyclic, which is my joystick. And I'm using the collective, which is sort of my angle of the blades, right? So there we go. There's the collective. And we can kind of go the other way. So right pedal, right pedal. And of course we don't want to get too close. But we can also take a look at the details. There it is. Nice. There we go, July 4th. And let's take a look at the torch. Very nice precision movements over here. There's the golden torch. Man, I should be a news chopper pilot. There's a quick hover. We're almost touching it, almost. There's lots of birds over here, so we'll do a bit of a left turn and gonna go towards the Manhattan. You could hear the wakes. I love the fact that you can hear the wake turbulence as you turn around. Beautiful. So amazing that they did this in this update. It's just incredible. There's Manhattan. So let's see if we can do something nice and fun. So let's do an auto rotation. And let's see if I succeed. If I don't succeed, then I don't succeed. Okay. Let's see if I can do an auto rotation to the helipad. So we'll simulate an engine failure. And then let's see if I'll be able to do it. Let me just get a bit closer to it. Alright, so engine failure. Oh my god, engine failure. Oh no, what do I do? Okay, so I'm gonna land at that helipad right there. So make sure we gain that speed. Okay, so 40 knots. Alright, judging the glide. There we go. So now we need to be very careful so that we kind of maintain that balance. Engine is off now. Bleeding the speed. There we go. We're gonna auto rotate right into that helipad right here. Okay, nose down. Collective. There we go. Collective. There we go. And we just auto rotated and did an emergency landing. I don't hear the clapping. What's going on? Alright, yeah, I hope you enjoyed that. So this is what auto rotation is all about. You know, nothing hard really. Just a whole bunch of inputs. Alright. Shall we fly some more? What do you think? So yeah, let's turn the engine back on. Yeah, I don't see any comments anymore. 6 people watching and everyone's quiet. What's going on? Okay, so yeah, I guess that's it. I'm gonna make a clip out of this. You know, about the rotation. Yay, says Alex. Yeah. Yeah, I think it's pretty cool that you can now do auto rotation simulation here. So just a hint, if you're flying a helicopter and your engine dies, you can auto-rotate, means that you can land it without an engine, like I shown you right now. It's very possible, and it's a lot nicer, by the way, than H145. So I hope they update their helicopter, and you know, and then they're gonna implement it. Anyways, that's it, I guess. So now it's 2:18. I think it's a bit too late. Not everyone's probably sleeping. So thanks a lot for watching, and yeah, this was just an overview of what's been updated, and of course we're gonna do lots more streams. I'm gonna show you more things, more features. Yeah, so Alex says what I like is MSFS slow to increase textures, PBR. Soon it will be like real gaming engine. Oh yeah, for sure. For sure. And the performance is nice. Look at that. It's pretty smooth. It's very smooth on my end. I hope it can translate quite well in the stream as well. So yeah, there it is. Alright, that's it. Thanks everyone. And yeah, just look at those birds. Yeah, and I think they fixed the view as well. I think they did. Yeah, I think they did. Yeah, they finally fixed the... Yeah, they finally fixed the drone. There it is. Look at that beauty. Look at that beauty. Perfect. I just wanted to